Hello, all, and thank you for joining me today. I would like to invite you all to imagine and set the scene with me. It is a warm, sunny Sunday afternoon, and you have decided to take a walk along the lake. From a distance, you spot a tall man, and after taking a closer look, it's obviously Chase Christiansen. Today, we will be learning and talking to Chase about his family, his hobbies and interests, and what he hopes his biggest catch will be for the future. Before we start reeling anything in, I would like to invite you all to look at his family. Chase would not be where he is today without his family, which consists of his mom, Wendy, his dad, Zeb, his 11-year-old brother, Zane, and his 6-year-old sister, Renita. Obviously, we cannot forget about the 4 furry members of his family as well, his 2 dogs, Hawkeye and Bobo, and his 2 cats, Mouse and Ludo, who happen to be brothers. Obviously, we can also learn about the journey that has reeled Chase and his family into Council Bluffs. While Chase was born here, Chase and his family have resided in other states like Virginia, Ohio, and Florida. But eventually, him and his family have decided to land their sinker back in Council Bluffs. After learning about his family, I sure am hungry. It's time for some lunch. Chase pulls out a roast beef sandwich from Arby's, which is his part-time job. Chase enjoys spending his time outside of school, making that extra cash. After eating, let's learn about some of Chase's hobbies and interests. Chase loves spending time with his friends, playing video games, and watching movies, specifically like The Matrix and The Maze Runner. Aside from his favorite movies, he also likes watching films starring his favorite actor that feature Ryan Reynolds, specifically the Deadpool series. Also, you can find Chase enjoying a good game of chess, playing soccer with some friends, and taking some time to strike out some fish like today. Chase hopes to one day get lucky like he once did when he caught a giant 3.5 foot catfish when he was around 13 years old. Now on to learn more about what has Chase hooked for his future. Chase hopes that one day Chase hopes that one after graduation he is most looking forward to his freedom and independence. He hopes to move out one day and hopefully attend college. If he were to take that dive, he can see himself attending Iowa State University or the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology. Also, he can see himself maybe working as a military engineer, and fast forward 10 or 15 years, Chase can see himself maybe even having 1 or 2 kids of his own. Aside from this, Chase no longer wants to be fishing in the lakes of Iowa and he wants to move out of state. He can see himself living in the states of Minnesota, Michigan, or Wisconsin, which are his top choices. All in all, it's safe to say Chase won't be sinking but staying afloat in the future. As the sun sets on this warm Sunday afternoon, we look back at what we have learned today throughout this fishing trip. We have learned about Chase's family, his interests, and what he hopes will be his biggest catches for the future. As we wrap up on this day, we wish Chase luck on his next journey that he embarks and wish him luck on his next accomplishing catches. Thanks.